Okay, we're back here at Oakys Garage on the 06 YZ250F top end and piston change, valve clearance check. I did mention that we were putting a Pro Circuit piston set up in this thing, and I came across a little bit of a problem with this whole piston deal. Is that the piston that they send you comes with this one came with no instructions at all, and when I went to assemble it, I noticed that this is the old piston, this is the original piston, that where your ring landings are, that the oil ring is on the bottom, and then there's two compression rings, a top and a bottom, and actually they are different from each other. They measure a little bit a different thickness, and that they also have a different ring end gap, so you have to make sure you identify the top one from the bottom one. So when I went to put the piston, the Pro Circuit piston in the bike, I ended up finding out that there's no ring landing for the second ring. The second compression ring, after calling Pro Circuit and to try to figure this out, because it didn't come with any instructions, and I noticed by taking laying the Pro Circuit piston on its side like this, and taking a magnifying glass and actually looking really closely at the where the ring landings are with the rings off the other piston, and it showed me that there isn't even a place for the second ring. So I figure, well, maybe it's just not machined right, or something's wrong there with that particular piston. But I called Pro Circuit and they said no, that with this kit they actually give you both the compression rings, but only the top one is supposed to be used. So you have to identify which one through the end gap and the thickness of it. Actually, the end gap is smaller and the thickness of the ring is smaller. So you're using the lighter of the two rings, and you are that's what you install it. So long story trying to make short here is that if you are putting a Pro Circuit, which is actually I believe made by PE Pistons, or I believe they don't run the second ring, because here's the second ring that you would normally put in your stock piston that comes with the kit, but you don't use it. So that was a little bit confusing, and I hope I saved somebody a little bit of time by explaining that second ring down doesn't go in. Of course, the top ring does, and the oil rings do too. So anyway, we're back with this thing. We'll see how it runs. We'll start it up tomorrow. I still got to put a gas tank back on, everything else, but the major motor parts are all, engine parts are put back together, and we will give it a kick tomorrow, and I'm sure it's going to run great. So that was just a little update on the something you might run into if you're doing a top end job or installing one of those Pro Circuit piston, high compression pistons in your bike. Alright, I hope I saved you a little time. Have a good night. Bye.